lot of things. Don't prepare you. They don't prepare you for the real world. Nothing can prepare you for this. Nothing can prepare you for what's coming next. Listen to the heart of the earth and the lust of the mountains. Listen to the breath of the sea. Listen to the hostility of the lava underneath our feet. Listen to the grumbling stomach of a giant grizzly bear near you, hiding under a tree, hiding against a tree. The bears hide in trees. The humans hide in houses. The bears hide in trees. The humans hide in houses. The bears hide in trees. The humans hide in houses. The bears hide in trees. The humans hide in houses. The bears hide in trees. The bears hide in trees. The bears hide in trees. The humans hide in houses. 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 A lot of people think the devil is a bad guy, and that's because he is. Not all those people can be wrong, but not all those people can be right either, because nobody's right 100% of the time, right? Nobody's right 100% of the time. Now I know it's been a long time since I did a podcast, but I wanted to do something different. I know people miss the podcast and all that shit, but I wanted to try a Shamancast. I want to try a Shamancast, and that's what we're doing. I have some privacy to myself. I finally have a little bit of privacy. I have a little bit of free time. I thought, podcasts are boring, and they're for boring, stupid idiots. What if we did something more appealing? What if we did a Shamancast? Just listen to that drum. That's way better than any stupid podcast could ever be. It's that drum right there. Now that's a nice drum. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and refresh. 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 Not everything in life might go as smoothly as you think it does. Not everything in life will go very smoothly. A wise man once said this: if we got everything that we wanted in our life, then what would be the point of life? To be alive, you need problems. You need things that are put there to dismay you, to put you in a state of panic, to put you in a state of frustration, of unease, of disease. Every disease is good for the human body because it makes us try a little bit harder to be alive. It makes us yearn for our primal instincts. When we take a shit, we're primally instincting ourselves hard into our shit, and out of our tush, we're unboofing the boofed up rage and stress we have inside of our own hearts, and pushing it into the sea. We push our human log shits into the sea. We push our human log shits into the sea of the ocean of the earth, of the heart of the earth. We push out all of the negative distress we've caused in our entire life. Every human has a lot of distress in their heart. They keep it from the day they're born. I was born the most traumatic way a baby can be born, which is called a forceps birth. No wonder I ended up like this doing Shamancast, don't you think? Don't you think that's no wonder why I ended up in this path of life when I was born in the most traumatic way possible? And babies do, 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 babies. Babies do remember their trauma. They remember their darkest past and their secrets. Imagine being a baby born in the womb for 9 months, in the tomb, in the womb, 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 in the tomb. Imagine for a second, if you will, humor me. At least humor me. Humor me for a second. Humor me. Imagine being a baby born in the soft, warm, precious, delicious waters of the womb for 9 months, and then you are forced out by giant metal tweezers across your head that squeeze onto your little brain, onto the soft spots of your skull and your brain, squeezing hard and forcing you out to be alive. You see, my baby fetus self didn't want to be alive. It never wanted to leave. It never wanted to be born or to leave. It wanted to simply retrieve the nourishment of our mother's breast. And this is the main problem I had my whole life, is because I never stepped out, 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 stepped out. I never stepped out. I never got my footing in life. I was always blown away, blown like a dead leaf in the wind. I was always blown around. I was always blown around like a dead leaf in the wind, and I never knew what I was going to do with my life, or where I was going to go, or where I was going to be sent next. I've been sent from therapist to therapist. They all quit on me. They are a bunch of quitters, and they say I'm a quitter. All the therapists leave me. I've had dozens of therapists. They say, I can't fix you. I'm out of here. Can somebody get me the hell out of here? I can't fix this guy. Somebody get me the hell out of here. I can't fix this guy. He's unfixable. He's unfixable. He's broken. The world is broken. The world is a broken spine. It has, what's that broken spine disease called? It has, what's that disease called? You know, with a little bendy spine. Scoliosis. Scoliosis. The world has scoliosis. It has a broken spine, but it can be bent. The spine can be bent into its original shape. It can be fixed. Anything can be fixed with the proper bending. Why do you think in the show The Avatar everything was bendable? The earth was bended. The air was bended. The earth was bended. The fire was bended. And the water was bended. Everything can be bended back into its original posture, its original shape, its fixed self, its perfect self. Everything can be bent. So when somebody tells you, hey, get bent, what they're trying to say is get fixed. Get bent. 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 Get fixed. It's that simple. It's that simple. If it was so simple, then how come nobody else understands it in the entire fucking universe except for me? It's because I'm somehow enlightened. I've been somehow enlightened by my own ego. Enlightened by my own ego, my own self. I've raised to another level of humanity that's never been seen before or since. The times have changed, but I've changed with them, and I've evolved past them. I've evolved past the times. I am no longer in the present, or the past, or the future, but my own time on my own schedule. I schedule my entire life, and I schedule it into parts, and each part is different than the last, and each part is more fucked up than the last, but each part tells a story. Each part of my life tells a story, and each part of my life is going somewhere. It has a finale, a big climax, a beginning, a middle, and an end. And that's what I like about it. Everything in life has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Beginning, middle, 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 end. middle, end. Beginning, middle, end. Beginning, middle, end. And I like things that have a beginning, middle, and an end, don't you? But not in that order. No, I don't like them to be in that order. Let's spice things up a little bit. Let's show the world that we can be different from our parents, from ourselves, from our friends, from our family, from everyone who's ever been born on this planet since the dawn of time. 6 million years, and no human has been just the same way that you are. No human has stepped up to the plate like you have. We're all nestled and bestled into the breast of the womb of the earth. We're nestled and sucking on Earth's breast, suppling every little inch of boiled milk we can squeeze out of our mom's teat. But something makes us wish and long for more. Something wants us to have more boiled milk in our throat. We need more boiled milk down our throat, into our mouth, through our teeth, through the tiny little spaces between our teeth that we flush into liquid form. Our blood. Our blood is so important. Our blood is so important to everything. We cannot live without our blood. Our blood keeps us warm. Our blood keeps us safe. Our blood keeps us thin. Our blood keeps us friendly. Our blood keeps us smart. Our blood keeps us alive. 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 Our blood alive. Our blood keeps us 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 alive. Our blood. Our blood. Our blood. Our blood. And you can't drink blood, can you? You can try to drink it, but you'll just get a stomach ache. Because blood, just like everything in humanity, needs to be nurtured and crafted and made in a special, beautiful way to get its right texture, to get its right shape, to get its right purpose. And you are the same as your blood. You need to be tortured. You need to be cared for. You need to be loved. You need to be touched. You need to be talked to. You need to be friendly. You need to be befriended by others. You need to be talked to and shared about and cared about. And special, you need to be molded like a putty or like a gel or a paste. You need to be molded into the right shape. You need to be molded into the right shape. You have to be molded into the perfect shape. Because, like our blood, no one can just drink you. You have to be made first. If you try to drink blood, you'll get a stomach ache. You'll get a tummy ache if you try to drink blood. It won't work. It won't work if you try to drink blood. You have to. You have to wait. You have to wait till it's purified into its purest form. I don't even want to die anymore. I just want to do whippets. I don't even want to die anymore. I don't even want to cry anymore. I don't even want to die anymore. I just want to do whips. I don't want to die anymore. I just want to be chill. I want to chill out. I just want to chill. 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 And be left alone. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be left alone. But I also yearn for company. I also yearn for, a part of me yearns for company. It's not like I want to be completely alone. I'm sure there's a part deep inside of me that must yearn for some sort of company. There must be something deep inside of me that yearns for some sort of social company. It's just hard to find. It's buried within us. It's buried deep within Neets and other people. This urge for company or other people. It's buried within every human because we used to be in tribes. This music is tribal because we were used to be in tribes. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? This music is tribal because we used to be in tribes. We used to have a community, a sense of a bond. We used to have a bond to each other in the earth. It's gone now. Our bond with each other is broken. Our bond with ourselves is broken. Our bond with the earth is broken. Our bond with the moon is broken. Our bond with the Lord is broken. Our bond with everything is broken. 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 But you can fix it. Oh, you can fix it. It's like I said earlier, anything can be fixed. Anything can be fixed if you anything can be fixed if you just use your anything can be fixed if you turn on the light in your own heart, in your own head. There's a light bulb in your head and it wants to be turned on with a light switch. You just have to make the switch. You just have to make this switch, and you can fix everything that's been broken inside of you. It's so easy, it's so simple. Just switch the switch. Just switch the switch. Just switch the switch, and you're done. Just switch the switch. Just switch the switch. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.